Okay, we are going to have a look now at the smart metering module. The smart metering is one of the big features of the Evolution. In the Evolution, it's a really great module to have. It's prepared to have the overview of all the different meters you can have in your installation, and you can then do predictive values. You can then check. Let's have a look at the module and explain with the module itself. So in the editor, we have to go to the configuration to the module. There you've got smart metering module, and then you have to create your building structure, or you can create a building structure. In this building structure, you can then create different meters and add them to the different parts of your building. And here what we've created, for instance, is the electric heater, fridge, light, and plugs inside of the general meter. Now, the general meter is the meter you have in your, which measures the value of the whole trunk of your installation. And you have sub-meters inside of this trunk. You can put it inside that, in the general meter. So we can explain it to you now nice in the online module. So these are sub-meters of this one. So actually they are also counting part of that because they are inside of this one. We will have a look now at that. Now let's double click on one of them. You can also add a meter here, but double clicking, let's have a look at what we've configured here in the editor. So you can then add the active power process point, the active energy process point, and the units to be displayed. You can add here the prices as they change. So you can set different values as your price per kilowatt changes. You just add here a new price. What's the price for the kilowatt hour in each case? Then you can set different styles for your different energy meters. So it depends on which style you use. It will show different color in the graphics. So let's have a look at the online module. Then you will see it better. So to see it here, let's close it and open it again. What I've done is I created a link here at the bottom which opens a window, and in this window there's the online module. So actually this can be placed in different windows, can be opened in different places. So in this case, I've got it in this building structure as I build it in the editor. So I can click on parts of the building and it will load what I've clicked on. So if I don't want these, I just don't select them. So if I click on all of them, I will load all the data of these. So let's click, for instance, per year. So it will load of these counters the information over a year's time. And this is the amount spent for these meters, for instance. This is obviously for a building, it's not the right values. These are simulated values. So you can then see here the average up to now and the prediction of the value if you go on like this, which will be spent. You can zoom into the months to have a little bit better view of the values, and then hold your mouse on top of them and see the different values you have spent. Also, what is interesting, as I said, the general meter is 233.71. So let's take away this and reload. You can reload by clicking on this or on this. It's the same. As you can see, and the geyser is still there. 176.68 is the general one. So if I click on this, it will still be 176. It's still 176, but the heater out of the general has consumed 7.95%. So it's 7.95% of this trunk of energy of the line is for the heater. So this is very interesting data which can be very useful in a real project where you can say, oh, my heater is really expensive. I must change the heater, or I must use it less. So I can then click on this, and it will add to this, and it will. You can always then see the percentage of each of them inside of my general counter. So if I update again, I can see there now the different meters, how they are separated there. I can also do comparisons. So and I also can change the type. So this is now euros. I can change it to kilowatt hours. If the kilowatt hours say more to you, then you just put here the kilowatt hours selection. Or if your meters have a water meter, for instance, you can set up this or this. For the different types of meters, you can set different types of measurements which you can use. Now, I like the euro one because it's common to all. So then you can see there how much each and every one is spending. And you can also see it per day, per week, or per month. So this is also very nice. Or you can do a comparison view where you can compare two different times. You can do a year comparison where you have the heater, fridge, lights, plugs, and geyser set up like this for 2019 and for 2020. So it compares the 2 years with each other. If you change to months, it will compare the months with each other, the weeks with the weeks, and the days with the days. The only thing is I don't have the data updated now in all the projects, so I must do it per year. Let's click on months. I don't think I have any data for the months, so it must be per year to have the data. So I can also do a custom selection. I can also do a custom selection by clicking here on custom, and then I select date 1 for the one and date 2 for the other, and it will then compare the two dates, the one with the other. Okay, I can do it per year, for instance, and I can say I want to select 2019 with 2020, which is actually will be doing the same as if I click on year. So there you've got now 2020 and 2020. It's because my data is not correct in year, and I don't have data now. But you can do this comparison there. So rather go to the year. So this is a really, really useful module where you can really save money by analyzing the data. Once you've analyzed the data, you should then obviously react to this and make it better. So in the active, you can see the active energy which is spent. Let's go here, for instance, and I can zoom into this. So I can go then to the left and see my different parts. So obviously, by zooming out again, I can see the whole graph again. And I want to see only this part, then I can zoom into that part. Like this. So there I've got this part of the graph, and then I can move like this. So this is the same in my online graph modules, where I can also zoom into the different parts. Okay, so this is really an interesting module. Okay, thanks.